Hi, welcome back to the channel. This is Jennifer Scrapping King. Today I'm sharing a 8.5 by 11 layout, and it's going to be a single photo. I'm using the retro summer kit that I put together. One more time, I believe I have 3 more layouts left of the retro summer kit. So I will have those up within the next week and have it complete by the end of September like I want it to. Here's another photo from my childhood. I'm standing in the middle with my 2 sisters on the side of me, and then we're standing in front of our van. We always had a white van. It had windows on it, and it also had a bed inside of it. Other than that, I really can't tell you much about it. I don't really remember it. I just remember the bed in it, and we used to travel in it a lot. Um, like I said before, my parents didn't have a lot of money, but back then, gas and driving around was a cheap little getaway. So that's what we did. And we traveled all around Colorado and a few other places, but mainly we stayed in Colorado. So, anyways, I showed you a few embellishments that I plan on using on the layout today. I'm going to try to get a few more of these stickers used up on the layout also. I'm not sure. I think a few of them make it onto the layout, not very many. I kept it kind of simple, but not really, I guess, because it does have a lot of embellishments on it, but it's still kind of a simple design. And here I'm going to show you the papers I plan on using. And these are also a simple stories set of papers, but they are not from the Boho Sunshine. They're from an older collection um, called Sunshine something, but it's way older. It's like 2014, I think, is what one of the papers said on it. And I have mainly a lot of the like solid stripes, like this one here, the pink and green, and then the plus sign one that I'm going to use as my background is also one from that set of papers, but it matches the Boho Sunshine pretty much. There's a couple of colors in it that aren't included, but you really can't tell because they're kind of muted colors, and I think it works pretty well together. So here I'm going to map my photo twice. First on, well, actually 3 times if you count the white cardstock. As usual, I put it on white cardstock, and then I did it on yellow and then pink. Because in the photos you can see my older sister's wearing like a greenish yellow colored outfit, and my other sister's wearing a bluish colored outfit. But in the photos it kind of looks like a pinkish purple color, and I think all the embellishments kind of make it look more pink versus blue also. But it matches pretty good with it. I'm wearing a little, it looks like a white dress or a light blue dress. And here I'm going to do my usual that I've been doing on some of the retro summer pages, is doing white acrylic paint around the edge. And on this one, it's very textured. You'll see that in the close-up photos. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but the way that I did that is I um, pulled the brush down. So it's leaving like a puddle of acrylic paint around the edge, and then it dries and you can actually touch it. It's like puffied up. So I don't know if that's a real word, but it's kind of puffed, like a puff paint almost, but it's just white acrylic paint. And here I'm going to just water it down a little bit because I did splatter on the layout in the background also. And now I'm just going to go put a little bit of white edge on any of the embellishments that don't have a white border. Once again, some of them have a white border and some of them don't. So the ones that don't have a paper white border, I decided to do it with acrylic paint. And since I'm not really the fussy cutter, I didn't fussy cut the white border off of the other embellishments. Sorry, I don't know if that interrupted my recording, but my alarm was going off. But anyways, so here on the little peace sign, I did fussy cut out the center white piece of the peace sign, just because I thought it looked better without it. So, but I am adding the white acrylic paint around the edge and around the inside of it. And I believe that's the last one I'm going to do. I'm going to add a couple little splatters on the embellishments, and that was just to kind of make them blend in on the background a little bit more. And since there's a white edge, the splatters just look kind of cute. I kind of like it. So I'm just kind of going splatter crazy on some of these layouts. I'm just going to lay them on top of this paper and let them dry. Most of them are dry already because, like I said before, the white acrylic paint, it dries fairly quickly for me. I know some people say that it doesn't dry very fast, but it dries fairly quickly for me. And I didn't put any splatters on the title pieces or the butterfly. Not sure why I didn't put any on the butterfly. Probably should have, but I didn't. And the title pieces, I just didn't want to mess up the words. So here I'm just going to use this little circle piece here that says lovely, lovely, lovely. And I guess it's more of an oval, not a circle. For Scraptember today, actually the prompt is to use circles or a circle. So I'm using my peace sign as a circle, plus the van has circle tires. So I guess I used a few circles, right? Circles and I don't usually get along, so I don't use circles on a lot of layouts unless I have a plan. And this one I really didn't. I just wanted to get one more retro summer layout done. So I'm going to go with the peace sign is my circle. So here I'm just going to add a few more little embellishments. I was deciding if I was going to pop anything up. I decided not to because Good Vibes is actually a foam title piece from Simple Stories. So it's already popped up on foam. So I'm going to tuck the other embellishments in and around it. Lovely, lovely title piece is also foam, so it's popped up also. And there's a couple of flowers that are also foam pieces. So they're going to be popped around. Let's see, the tan one that I'm going to put over, mainly there's two by the peace sign that are foam flowers, and that's going to be it, actually. I thought there was another one, but there's only those two. And then the little flower banner, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. It's the little piece that I put in the top corner on the right-hand side across the photo. I thought was kind of cute, so I put it there. And the lovely, lovely is not really covering anything up except for the front part of the van. But the front part of the van is actually missing because they didn't show the whole van in the photo. So I was okay with it going there. My title is going to actually be Lovely, Lovely Sisters, and then I will put all three of our names in the other, like, pinkish color. They both have glitter on them. The brown ones have a glitter edge around the outside, and then the pink ones are fully glitter. And they kind of sort of match. They're a different color pink, but I'm okay with it. In the end, they look okay with the layout, so it's okay. And once again, this layout was really hard. I'm having a hard time taking photos of some of these layouts, and I think it's just the mix of the colors from the older vintage photo and then the paper colors in the background. But it's okay. It looks a lot like what I'm seeing on the video footage, but not so much in the close-ups. But you get the idea, and I think it turns out pretty cute. I was going to start putting Angela, Tammy, and Jennifer, which is our birth order of our names, but instead I decided to put them in order that we're standing in the photo. So it'll be Tammy, Jennifer, and Angela. And that's just because some people might not know who's who, even though our family knows that Angela's the oldest, so she would probably be the tallest. But in case you don't, I did put them in order on the photo instead of our birth order. So here I'm just going to show you a couple of close-ups, and then that's going to be it. That's today's layout. I did need to use a little bit of liquid glue on the chipboard letters, as usual. And the little foam letters that say our names, I did go back and add glue after the fact to those also, just because I don't want them to fall off. And enjoy! I will see you tomorrow with another layout. There's a playlist down below for the Scrappy Sisters for Scraptember. And also there's a playlist for retro summer if you haven't seen some of the other layouts that I've created from my childhood. I will see you in the next video. Bye.